Hello, am I audible to you guys? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, thank you very much for your response. Okay, so this is the pre-conference workshop, and let me quickly tell you about the conference when it will be held. It will be held on 18 to 19 July in Harvard Faculty Club, Boston, USA. If you want to know more about the conference and want to register or want to know about the conference detail, I would like to suggest you please visit to the website. It's given here, okay? So on the conference day, soon, next week or end of this week, we will send you the schedule. So you just follow the schedule, what you have to attend. And I would like to suggest you, please don't forget to attend the opening ceremony, which is going to be held in the morning session. The time will be followed as per USA time. So I think there is around 12-hour difference between the Thailand and the USA time. Similarly, if you guys are in China, so please keep in mind that the time of the conference is going to be 9 a.m. in the USA time. So this is very important to know that we will not follow the time from Thailand or China, okay? If you have any question about the conference, please feel free. You can ask me right now before we start our lecture. Those who are attending the conference, if you have any question about the conference, please feel free and let me know right now. So there is no question, so it's mean everything is clear for you guys, okay? So today we will discuss very important issues. After this lecture, you will be able to identify and apply AI tools. Here we are like talking too much nowadays about the AI tools, but we have to know that how we can implement those tools in research, whether we can use or whether we cannot use. This is also important for us to know that which tool, which AI I can use for my research and which one I cannot use for my research, okay? So this is very important. A lot of issues are coming. I have seen recently some rejection from the journal, and what they said that 80% of the author, they have used the AI. So we have to be very, very careful about the AI use, okay? If you think that you want to publish your paper in a top journal, so you have to be very, very careful. I need to understand how I have to use the AI. Then we will show you some important software like a Smart PLS, which is for the quantitative analysis, quantitative data analysis. And Vivo and Atlas TI, they are for qualitative research. So we will introduce you how you can download them and how you can install it and how you can run your data with this software, okay? So today is just only about the introduction for these three softwares, okay? We will not go for the in-depth analysis on that. We will be also showing about the Mendeley, because referencing is very big issues. Every journal, they follow different referencing style, like Chicago referencing style, Harvard referencing style, APA referencing style. So if you do it manually, it will be a big task for you. However, if you use like an EndNote or Mendeley or Zotero, like this kind of software, so things going to be very easy for you, and you can manage, you can change the style very easily. So today we will introduce you what is Mendeley and how we can integrate it with the your Word document. Then another big challenge, how to select the journal for publication, because here in this class, in this conference, many students, they are attending, they are doing like a PhD, and they have to publish the paper in the Scopus. Some of you are like a lecturer already, so it's a big challenge for you guys that how to find SSCI journal and how we can publish, what is the right way to find those journals, okay? So we will discuss about that, about the indexing and all those things. And we will also discuss about some, I will share some smart research tools when I use a smart research tools, these are some application, some website that being a researcher, you should know how we can get those website and how we can use them for your research. Okay, so this is the agenda. We have very short time, probably 2 hours, so we will try our best to cover all those things. Okay, any questions so far in this slide? Any question? Can you understand my English? It's a poor English, by the way, but can you understand? Okay, that's good. Thanks very much for the feedback, Mr. Lin Wong and some other. Okay. So quickly, we move to the next slide. Okay, using AI tools for the academic research, that is very important. Please keep in mind that there are different AIs available like Copilot, ChatGPT. Which one is for the academic research? So you need to understand that which tool is very good for academic research. So that you need to understand. Okay, so before you use any kind of AI, any kind of like ChatGPT, for example, you need to understand that these all chat tools are for what they are for. They are for brainstorming ideas and title. So ChatGPT or AI, actually these are the all chat box. Okay, previously we had CNKI, and still we have CNKI, and we have Google Scholar. So if we want to find any topic or any relevant article on any specific topic, so we just find it in the Google Scholar, we write it, and then Google Scholar or CNKI or any other database or any other website or any other search engine, it gives us a lot of papers. Okay, however, this idea is now converted into the AI chat, okay, like ChatGPT, for example. So what ChatGPT does, okay, it's a chat box, and we can chat to this. It's like our assistant, or it's like our friend. We can chat with ChatGPT, and whatever is in our mind and whatever we want to explore, okay, whatever we want to explore. So with the help of AI, we can explore the things. Okay, we can identify the issues, we can identify the topics like that. It's AI doesn't mean that AI will write the whole thesis for you. AI will write the whole paper for you. It's not like that. Okay. Recently, my student, they submitted the assignment to me, and it was like 100% used by AI, DeepSeek, for example. So that is the wrong way. That is not acceptable anywhere in the world in the academic. So you should not go for that. Okay. So the brainstorming or exploring the idea, that is the way, that is the purpose of the AI, that we can identify the factors, we can identify the issues, or whatever we want to find, we can use the AI. AI can help us to save the time. AI can help us to give us the exact answer, okay, rather than just reading all website which Google give us. Okay, so it's like more like concise. Okay, and it can also help you to drafting the research question, research objective, problem statement. You need to write by yourself, okay, or then you can ask AI to modify or rephrase or reword. That is the right way. You can do it. But at the end of your paper, at the end of your thesis, you need to acknowledge it that I have used this tool for language proficiency. Okay, I have used this tool for what? For language proficiency or for proofreading. Okay, you need to acknowledge, you need to give credit to the AI. If you don't do like this, your paper, your thesis will be rejected, because it will show that it is used or it is created by AI. Okay, for structuring the paper, summarizing the article, this is very important. Some AI, it can help you to summarize the articles. For example, I will show you later on that in the Gemini or ChatGPT or DeepSeek, in all of them, they have the option to upload your PDF file. So when you upload your PDF file, then you can do chat with ChatGPT, you can do chat with the DeepSeek. If you want to summarize it, you can ask it summarize it, or you can ask the AI find the results of this paper, find the methodology of this paper, how they did the sampling, what kind of software they use to analyze the data. you can chat with that, you can explore the things like that. Okay, so it can save your time. Okay, it can save your time. And as I told you, that it can improve your grammar and it can make it more clear. Okay, it can create some summary for you as well. Okay, but again, all of the AI, it telling you this thing, that always verify source. Okay, always verify source and critically evaluate the output. Every AI you use, you need to focus on this thing, source. Okay, if AI is writing for you something or it giving you some information, so where is the source? We are researcher. We are what? We are researcher. We are not like writing a story. Whatever we write, it should be accurate, it should be reality, not just what AI gave us, we just copy paste in our research. No, you need to understand, we are not talking about poets, okay, or poetry or story. No, we are researcher. We are researcher. We talk about what? We talk about facts. We talk about reality. So AI, when you're using, you need to justify, you need to clarify. Okay, if AI say that variable X, for example, has impact on variable Y, then who say it? You need to find that source, you need to find that reference, you need to find that research paper and open it and justify it and see it whether that paper really said this or not. Okay, so before you use AI, okay, any kind of AI, you must keep all these things which you can see on my screen. Okay, I will share this all information with you. I will send you the PDF file of today PPT slide. Okay, I will send to you later on at the end of this session. Okay, okay, any questions so far? Any questions so far? Yes, no? Yep. You can chat. You can chat with me. You can open your mic and direct ask question. Whatever is easy for you. Yes, Annie Leo, do you have any question? Your microphone is on. Okay. So I will assume no questions so far. Everything is okay for you. I will move. Okay, question. Great. Well, when you get my slide, okay, you can just click on this website, just click on ChatGPT, so you'll be able to see this kind of surface. Okay, here whatever you want to find, you can just write here. Okay, so in a ChatGPT they have many things as well. You can ask, create a photo, create a video. Okay, it's not only for research. Okay, many things you can do. Okay, so this is the website. Okay, later on if you want to find a ChatGPT, you can find it from here. Okay, and you can explore the things. This is another AI. I would like to suggest you to use this one for your academic research because this is from the Google Scholar. Okay, this is from where? This is from the Google Scholar, and they have like very good connection with their databases like Google Scholar. Google Scholar is all about like research paper. They have the data, so it's more like good when you do the literature review, when you explore something about your research. Okay, so I would suggest you to use Gemini. Okay, Gemini is the name of the software, and this is the website. Okay, similarly here you can chat with that, you can speak, you can write, and you can ask anything for that. Gemini I have used, like for the qualitative research or for the quantitative research. If you have any output from your SPSS or from the Smart PLS, you can just take a photo and import here in this chat box, and you can ask summarize this or go for the interpretation. It is very nice. It will very nicely do the interpretation for you. Okay, so now if you don't understand the results of the SPSS or Smart PLS or MOS or any software that you are using for your research, just take a print screen and copy and paste here in the search box and ask it to go for the interpretation for me or explain it, what does this research mean. Okay, so it will explain to you very nicely. This is the Gemini. Okay, of course this is from China, DeepSeek. Okay, it is also very interesting, and here you can also upload the file for your interpretation and this. Okay, so mostly you guys, you are from China, so you're quite aware about the DeepSeek. Okay, now this one maybe you know or maybe you don't know. Okay, this is a LSAT or something like that. Okay, that one is for what? This is more and more for literature review, to to find your article and something like that. Okay, so you can see here it can find for you the research paper. It can create the research report for you as well. So it is a bit like I don't know, I need to tell you, or I don't know, I don't need to tell you, or I need to tell you. I'm just confused about that, because if I teach you this one, then you will just write few words here, write a research paper or write a summary on this topic, and it will create a complete research paper for you, which is just a shortcut, which is not acceptable for me or for any journal, because it will be completely written by this AI. But it has something like that. Okay, and then you can see here systematic review. So you can give some information about any topic. It can do some literature review or systematic literature review on any specific topic. So that's why if you are a researcher, I would suggest you to use this one. Okay, and this is the website is given here. You just go here and just explore it by yourself. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, no question. That's good. Okay, next one, next AI. Okay, this is Skyspace. It's very interesting as well. If you can afford it, you can buy. It has many things, you know, and you can see here a lot of function, this AI. And I would also suggest you to use it for your literature review, to find some research paper and so on. Okay, so this one has chat with the PDF. You can upload your file here, and then you can do chat with the file as well. It can do literature review for you. It also have AI writer. It also have paraphraser, like do the paraphrasing for you. It also generates citation for you as well. And it can also use the AI. They also have the AI detector for you, and it is also have like the PDF to video. This is very interesting option. Okay, you know, like when I teach a student about the theory or something like that, they not understand very well. But recently I changed my teaching, especially when I go to China and when I teach to the Chinese student, they like too much like video, something like that. Okay, so when I give lecture to them, so first I create my notes, and then I create a video for them through the AI about their specific topic. So when they watch the video about that topic, then they easily understand the thing. Okay, so in this AI, you can see it also has this option PDF to video. It can create a script for you. It can create some video for you as well. Okay, and this is also directly connected with the Chat GPT, and this is also connected with the Chrome extension as well. So many things you can do in this Skyspace. Okay, and this is the website. You can export it by yourself. Okay, so I will among all these AI, okay, which I just shown you, I will give you a demo only maybe on the Skyspace or on the Elisect. Okay, so let me go back to the website of the Skyspace, and then let me show you something there. Okay, I hope you can see my screen, correct? You can see my screen? Okay, you can see my screen. That's good. Okay, here at this place, okay, we can ask any question. Okay, like for example, digital transformation or digital leadership, for example. What is digital leadership, and so on. Okay, and it's not just only I write digital leadership. Explore. I can talk to it like explore, for example, explore role of digital leadership in innovation. So what is the role of digital leadership in innovation? So when we write research paper or thesis, for everything we need to justify that what is the relationship between digital leadership and innovation, and what are the evidence, what are the supporting article. Okay, so let's see, we can ask it. what it will give us. Okay, just see it. Okay, you can see it. It has written for me this paragraph. Okay, and they analyze like a 5 papers. It can analyze for you 10 paper maybe. Okay, but the good thing is like here in this AI you can see the all references as well. So it's been whatever is mentioned here, behind this there is a research paper which is fine. Okay, which is like acceptable. Okay, so in this AI this is something like very interesting, and we can see now further. Okay, further you can scroll down. Okay, and now you can see here the all papers are given here. Okay, so here are the all papers. You can go there, and you can click it, you can read it, and even like here it's giving you the inside of the paper as well, like a short summary is giving to you, like what is this paper. Okay, like role of digital leadership capability in sharing IT innovation. So it's showing you a little bit summary on that as well. So it's quite interesting. Why it's interesting? Because it's giving you the evidence. But again, you need to go to this paper, find it on internet. Okay, and here is the paper is available or not. Some paper will be available here inside in the Skyspace, but if the paper is not available, you can see here on the top like the journal DOI is given there. So you just click on the DOI. Okay, here you go. The paper is here. So this means the paper is available. It's what the AI is giving to you is true. Okay, so read this paper and complete your research paper. Okay, so this is very interesting. In this Skyspace, you can do something like that. Okay, and you can load more paper as well. Many things you can do, and yeah, just copy and paste and then refine. Okay, it can give you the APA bullets, like it can give you the citation and the full references as well. Okay, like what you can see this in-text citation, you can see this is in-text citation, so this can create for you the full references in the APA style as well. Okay, so try to explore it, try to understand, and try to learn something from here. You can like shorten the period of your writing thesis or your paper. Okay, so this is like one of the AI that I told you that you can use it for this kind of things. Okay, it's not only like that. Okay, that you can use it for only this kind of things. For example, like a ChatGPT, for example. So if you are doing some research, okay, you can talk with the ChatGPT. You know about thematic analysis. In a qualitative research, we do the thematic analysis. So if you've done some interviews, so just copy and paste it here and ask the software that what are the major themes, or what are the codes in this interview. Okay, you can put many interviews in this ChatGPT, and you can ask, analyze it, create the code for you, or create the summary for that. Okay, so this is the way how we can use this kind of tools. Okay, for example, I give you a demo. This is one interview. For example, this is the question. Okay, so I just gonna copy and paste it here. Okay, I'm gonna copy paste in here. This is my interview, for example. I will ask the software, find the theme. Okay, just click, just ask a question, and here you go. You see, it is creating for you a theme. Like in this interview, the one theme is about vision. Okay, another thing is about driving change and transformation, resistance to the change, importance of human capital, role of education, and so on. Okay, so this is like you can do interview, put your data in the AI, and AI can summarize the things for you. But again, double check, cross check, that is very important. Okay, So this was our half an hour session only on the AI tools. Okay, if you have any question, feel free, write the question or ask the question. Just turn on your microphone and you can ask me the question. Okay. Yep. Okay, so the first question, how do you see yourself using these tools? So I'm asking a question, will you use these tools for your research or not? Do you have any question? Clear, not clear, couldn't catch up with me, want me to repeat, want me to revise the things? Feel free, you write it or just turn on your microphone and ask the question. Okay, the question, will you use this kind of tools for your research or not? Zhang say yes. Thanks very much for your response. Yes, how about other students? Will you use this kind of tools for your study? Being Shan, please say yes. She gonna use too. Okay, thanks for the input. Okay, my opinion, if you ask me, I will simply say to you guys, don't rely blindly on this kind of AI tools. Okay, this is my suggestion for you. Don't rely blindly on this kind of research tools. Dive into top tier journal articles. Okay, you're a researcher. Okay,
那个听得见，我这里的脑，你的脑那个听得见。
What? If you want to be a good researcher, if you want to be a good author, okay, I would like to suggest you simply rely on the top journals, okay, the good journals, on a good article. Recently, one study shows that the AI, sometimes they don't have access to the top journals or to the databases like Taylor and Francis or Emerald, okay. These are different databases. I don't want to go in details, but you can go to your digital library in your university. If you are from the SSRU, you can go to the library and you can ask about a digital library. They're gonna give you access to the this library, okay? So you can download papers from there. So my suggestion for you guys, if you want to write a good paper, write the things or cite the things from the good journals, okay? So this is the first step for you guys, and engage with papers intelligently through AI. Sharpen and elevate your research ideas, okay? So explore, okay? Explore, innovate, contribute, write, and publish. So look into these things, okay? Not simply just blindly or just like copy paste or something like that. Justification is very, very important for you guys. And this is like recently one of the paper rejected. Why it's rejected? You can simply you can see here, they simply mentioned that 79% is use AI, okay? They say what? 79% is use AI. So they simply rejected if a paper is written by AI, so there is no second question or no second thought on that it will be accepted. Okay, it will be definitely rejected. Okay, if you are thinking about SSCI or the top journals, okay, so it will be simply rejected. So this is what I can show you. Recently the student paper rejected because of what? 79% AI is used. Okay, so what are the best ways to locate the high impact factor journal? Okay, I would like to suggest you, if you are a student from the SSRU, you can go to the library and you can search from the Scopus. Okay, so the Scopus, they have a search engine. Okay, you can just simply go to the search option and you can you can write your topic like a digital leaderships. Okay, so it will give you a lot of articles. Okay, so read from here. If you read from the Scopus, it will be something which is already published, and their journal or their article is already in the Scopus. So it means their paper is already been peer reviewed, or it's like something like it is like a filter, you can say, or like a reliable informations given in the Scopus. Okay, so this is one database, Scopus. How you can use it? Just simply go to the Scopus website. It's given here in this slide. Just go to the search option, write your query here, write your variable name here, and it will show you all papers here. Okay, simultaneously. Well, there is a question or what? Okay, no question. So this is Scopus. Okay, I will show you practically how you can do it. Okay, so let's go to the website Scopus. This is the Scopus. All of you have the SSRU emails. Please use it. Please use your SSRU email to explore some good research. Okay, without SSRU, you will be not able to explore many things in the Scopus database. Okay, so simply this is the search engine. Okay, here you can see the search. Okay, this is the search you can see on the top here. Just click on that, and then here whatever you want to find, what is your topic. Okay, so again, like a digital leadership. This is the digital leadership. You can find a lot of papers. Okay, you can like change the language on the left side. Many things are there: English, Spanish, Chinese, or whatever you want to change. Okay, and the keywords you can change. Just focus only on leadership or human or whatever you want to change. On the left side, there are different tools for you which you can filter. If you want to find only articles, so just click on the article. If you want to find only book chapters, so just click on the book chapter. If you want to find only conference papers, so just click on the conference paper, also on. Okay, if you are doing research on the business, so just click on the business, so you can just filter your search. Okay, everything is given on the left side, and then further you can also refine your search. If you want to find only latest papers, so you can ask like, okay, give me the paper which are just published recently from 2022 to 2025. So you can just filter it, and you can now just find only 4,000 something like that. And then we have very interesting tool in Scopus. Okay, you can see here, analyze the results. Okay, so when you click on that, so it's gonna give you like a kind of what you can say, like a bibliometric analysis. Okay, so I just click on that, and now it will create some graphs for you. Okay, maybe it's very useful for you. Documents by author, which author is writing too much on this topic, which university is doing too much research on this topic, so it's already given there here. And yeah, which country is doing too much research on transformation, so you can see United States, United Kingdom, China is doing research, India, Indonesia, Germany, Australia, Malaysia, Canada. These are the countries which are doing a lot of research on this topic. Okay, so yeah, you can do something like that. Okay, So the topic is not very old. This topic is still good topic because you can see a lot of research is already published in last year, like a 1544 article published last year, and so far in this year already 1077 articles published on this topic. Okay, so this is something you can explore, you can do some research work for your literature review. Okay, and of course if you are in SSRU and if you see like open access, so it's mean this paper is free for study, you can just click on that and you can read the paper by Scoopers. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, I'm just telling you that read something from the good journal, read something from the top journals. Okay, not just from the AI or not just only from the Google Scholar or just from the CNKI. Okay, read something from the published journal. Okay, so this is BMC and I think this is from the Springer database. The Springer database is better, not bad. Okay, so this is one way. Any questions so far about this Scopus? If you have any question, you can ask me. We're gonna go very fast because we have short time. Okay, and it's just introduction, not too much in details. So this was about Scopus, and then next one is very famous, and if you want to find about something on SCI journal, easily you can find on this website. Okay, and this is known as ISI Web of Science. Okay, ISI Web of Sciences. You should be familiar with this one if your aim is to publish in SSCI journal, SSCI index journal. Okay, so you should click here. This is the website which is given here on the top. This is the website. You can just go there and explore. You will be able to see many things there. Recently they also introduced AI, and inside in this database you can also do some chat with them, and in this chat like you can ask about some topics. Okay, you can tell them, okay, find some paper on digital leadership. So within this database, within this website, okay, you can also do some something like you can explore something on that. Okay, so beside this we have Google Scholar. Google Scholar, of course you know about Q1, Q2, these are different quartile. Okay, Q3 and Q4. So Q1 is the top one, Q2 is the second one. So if you want to read something, I would suggest you to read from the Q1. Q1 like the journal which are the best journal in the Scoopers. Okay, so if you can see here, Q1 maybe here. There's a small one here. Okay, or maybe I can just make it. Okay, you see here Q1. Okay, Q1. So this is mean like this journal is an index on a Q1, so it's a good journal. Okay, with some journal, whenever you search something on Google Scholar, and if you cannot find like Q1, it's mean this is not indexed. This journal is not indexed. I would like to suggest you don't read it. Okay, it's mean their journal might be not a peer review journal. Their journal might be not a good journal. Okay, so just skip it. Okay, so in a Google Scholar, you just need to add on one thing which is called like an excitation. This is a plugin. Okay, this is a plugin you can, if you have in your computer, it's well and good. If you don't have, so just write in your Google excitation and you can download this plugin, and after that when you check your Google Scholar, it will show you like the ranking of the journal as well. Okay, so if you see Q1, it means they're a good journal, so carry on with reading with that. Okay, okay, any questions so far about these three databases which I introduced to you: Scopus, Web of Science, and Google Scholar? I will show you how to do it. Especially I will show you the Web of Science. Okay, that is very important for those who are Chinese teacher who are working in Chinese university. For you, it's very important how to export things in the Web of Science. Okay, I will show you a demo. But so far, if you have any question, just feel free and ask me. Any question? Okay, all right. Here is this is web of science. Okay, the master list of the web of science. Okay, so if you want to find anything here, you can search. This is the search tools for you, the search journals. You can search for a journal as well. You can match the manuscript as well. If you have already a manuscript, if you already have a paper, research paper, you just click on match the manuscript. It will find for you the right journal. Okay, it will find for you the right journal. So this is very, very important to understand. It's all about how good you are in IT, how good you are in like exploring the things. There is nothing hard. You can just open it and you can just play with this website. Okay, so first of all, you need to log in with this. Okay, I would like to suggest you, all of you, if you want to be a good researcher, if you're a teacher, create the ORCID ID. Okay, this is very important for us to have an ORCID ID. Okay. Okay, so they have like a match manuscript as well. You can just type your title and abstract and then find the journal. So it will find for you the right journal. Okay, so many things you can do here. Okay, what I told you before, that this is very good to explore the SSCI journal. Okay, so I just type like digital leadership, something like this. Okay, and just about try to find a journal on digital transformation. Now you can see here on the left side, you can see here a lot of things are here like SSCI or AHCI and ESCI. So if you need only SSCI journal, so just click on that one and just remove all of those check. Okay, so you'll be able only to find the journal which are indexed in the SSCI. Okay, so here we go. I just click only on SSCI. Okay, SSCI, here we go. So these are the all journal which are indexed in SSCI. Okay, so how you know it's indexed in SSCI? So you can see here on this option. Here you can see SSCI, Social Science Citation Index, and Arts and Humanities Citation Index. Okay, so this is one journal about culture and history, digital journal. Okay, so similarly, you can explore it by yourself and you can find the things by yourself in this journal, in this database. Okay, so many things are given here. If you are a rich person or if your university support open access, if you have funding from your university and university can provide to you some fund. Okay, so I would suggest you can find some open access journal that you can pay to them, and then you can publish in open access. Okay, in open access, what is the advantage of the open access? When you publish with the open access, whole world can see your paper, and there are more chances that your paper could be cited more and more. So this is the advantage of the open access journal. Okay, so this is the database. Okay, very simple. We call it ICITSF Web of Science. In ICITSF Web of Science, we have different databases. Okay, which you can see on the screen. This is a master list of the journal inside the ICITSF Web of Science. Okay, Clarivate. So if you have any question about finding SSCI or ESCI or whatever, you can just quickly ask me before we move to the next session. well, no question on SSCI or on this database. Okay, so we will move to the slides. Okay, now we talk about the data analysis tools. I don't know, you guys love quantitative research. I don't know, you guys love qualitative research. It depends on you, but it's totally not depend on you. It depends on your research question. It depends on your problem statement. Okay, according to your research question, you will design your methodology. Okay, it's not in your hand, it's not in my hand as well. So if your research is more about quantitative, then what kind of tools you can use to what kind of tools you can use for your qualitative data analysis or quantitative data analysis. So here we have Smart PLS. Okay, the website is given on the top up here, so you can just download it for free for 30 days. You can use it. It's very super smart software. Just in 2 clicks you can complete your PhD thesis. Okay, on 2 clicks you can analyze your PhD thesis data just only on 2 clicks. Okay, just only on 2 clicks you can do everything. So that's why it's a Smart PLS. Okay, the smart in this software, you can do many things. Okay, maybe you know about regression, maybe you know about structure equation modeling, maybe you know about variance based software, maybe you know about covariance based software. Okay, maybe you know about mediation, moderation, and so on. These are all statistical tools if you know. So all those things you can do within this software. Okay, so and it's very easy to draw the model. That's why they call it the world's most user-friendly statistical software. Okay, so this is one thing, and I would like to let me show you in more detail this one. Okay, so I have some slide for you guys. If someone needs it, you can just tell me. I will provide you all the slide. This is one book which is written by Professor Hare. Professor Hare is in the world the best statistics professor, you can say. So it's written by him, and then I summarize the whole book about Smart PLS in these slides. Okay, so you can see this slide. All information about the book, which are the most important things, is already given in this slide, so I can share it with you as well. And what we can do in this model, if you have this one variable, for example, and this is your another variable, this is your IV and this is your DV. So if you want to test the impact of this variable EB on alpha, so you can draw the model and you can test the relationship. So this is the way. It's not only about one IV and one DV. You can use multiple variables, a complex model you can also use in this software. Okay, so a lot of informations are given here. You can see like this kind of model you can draw very easily here, and like this, all you can draw very easily. You can compare the groups as well. Many things you can do. Like this kind of model you can draw. You can do many things. Okay. So I just showing you the slides. Okay, what you can find in the slide. So this is like all information you'll be able in these slides. You can find it. Okay, and all information in this slide is directly coming from the ebook which is published by the Professor Hare, and the person who created this software, Professor Ringel, is come from his book. Okay, so if you have like this kind of complex model, okay, like many IVs and DVs and mediator and so on, you can very easily draw in this software. Okay, so if you want to test a theory in this software, you can do it. Okay, because they have many features. So this all I can give to you if someone need it. Okay, and how does this look like? Okay, so okay, this is Smart PLS. I'm going to open it for you. There we go. So the first step, when you install this software, okay, the website I just shown you, the link I just shown you. So you just click on that link and you just download it. The first step you need to do what? You need to click here, workspace. Okay, so you need to create a workspace. Workspace means in the future, if you do any research projects in this software, if you analyze any data, so you need a specific space on your computer. All those files going to be stored in that specific folder. Okay, so you can create, I don't know, in your PC you have 1 disk or 2 disks or 3 disks, I don't know. So you can create a simple folder. You can create an empty folder and then just link with that. So all the data will be stored there. Okay, if you not understand, you can read it from here as well. Okay, and when you start a new project, so just click on a new project here and then follow the instruction. And these are different things. Okay, you can do the regression test here. You can use the PLSM, which is PLS mean like partial least square approach. This is CBSAM, testing the theory. So CBSAM you can do, this is the process as well. So these are many things, many statistical things you can do within one software. Okay, but I will quickly show how you can run it. Okay, so first of all, as I told you, click on the new project here, give it any name. Okay, click create. Okay, here we go. You can see on the left side here, it's created. Okay, the new project is created here. So the first thing you need to do, what? Import the data file. Okay, import what? The data file. What is data? You know it very well. When you do research, you collect some quantitative data, you do some survey. So after the survey, the data should be in the Excel file. Okay, not in a Microsoft Word. Your data should be where? Your data should be saved in a Microsoft Excel. Okay, in a Microsoft Excel. So wherever you have stored your data, so just click on import. So wherever you have stored the data, so just click on that. For example, like this is my data. So here you can see, just click on this option, import. Everything is by default, nothing to do. This is a smart software, so you just need to click here, import. Okay, so when you click on import, so the software has done a lot of statistic for you. Like for example, like this one. Okay, mean, median. Okay, standard deviations. Okay, skewness and cortices. So many statistics are done for you very quickly. Okay, and you did nothing but it show you all those things here, all information. So you can just click on copy to Excel and just start writing your paper, start writing your thesis. Okay, and that's why it's a smart. Okay, so your data is already imported in your software. So just go back, click on this option, go back here, and then after that, now you are ready to draw the model. Okay, so click on this, create the model. Okay, click on what? Create the model. So what you want to do, you are using a PLSAM, regression, process, CBSAM, or what? Okay, so we will be using PLSAM. Okay, PLSAM, and we can give any name to this, save it. Okay, so this is the interface, and here we can very easily draw our model, and then just in 2 steps we can test the model. Okay, so here we go. So on the left side, these things. Okay, these are all my items. I believe you know what are the items. Okay, you are attending a conference, you have written a research paper, it's been, you know all those basic things. Okay, this is one variable, for example, which is called as a leadership, for example. So I'm gonna just drag and drop. Okay, just drag and drop here, just drag and drop, write the full name of the variable, like for example like a leadership, and click like it. So this is your variable. Okay, and you can click on that and you can move the items up and down, whatever you like. Okay, and then for example like a training, so I can draw like a training. Like this. Okay, again you can adjust your model. Okay, HRD, for example. human resource. Like this you can do, okay? So your model is like this, okay? These are your all variables with the item. So don't forget to know about this option. It's very important to understand. This is like the connecting path, okay? So if you think like leadership is my independent variable, training is my dependent variable, or mediator and HRD is my dependent variable, if your model which you have developed from the theory, if it's something like that, so you can just connect them like this, okay? And you can adjust easily whatever you want. So there you go, your model is ready. You're ready to test this model, okay? Now how to test it? Here you can see calculate, okay? Calculate. So in the first step, we will do the measurement model assessment. In the measurement model assessment, what we do, we test the reliability and the validity. So it's very simple. Just click on calculate, okay? PLSM algorithm, everything is by default. So just click start from here, and here we go. Your all results will be given here, okay? On this part, your results are given here. And if you want to copy paste this model, you can just right click and you can just export or copy paste or just print screen like this, okay? So these are your all results given here, and I need to see my reliability and validity in all those things, okay? So here you can see a lot of information. Like on the left side, you can see construct reliability and validity, discriminant validity, collinearity, model fit, and so on, okay? Some people like from Thailand and from China, they say, no, it's not a good software because it's not give us the model fit indexes. No, it's give us the model fit indexes. But you need to understand, if you are using a PLS, partial least square approach, do you need it or not, okay? That is more important. But the software can give you the model fit indexes as well. So I want to see my construct reliability and validity. So here you can see everything is given here. Your Chromback alpha is given there. This is your AVE, this is your composite reliability, this is your Chromback alpha, these are your all variable. So just do what? Copy to the Excel and paste in your research paper or thesis. So this is the reliability and validity. And if you want to find a discriminant validity, I hope you know it if you love statistics, okay? So you can just copy and paste this table as well, okay? So in the first step, you can see everything is a green color, so it means there is no problem with the reliability and validity. So in the first step, I already checked my model is okay. Now the question is like, okay, you don't know how to go for the interpretation of this table. This is your table, okay? Or I can show you this one as well. Okay, this table. You don't know what is this table, what is telling us about. So just take a print screen or just ask your AI tool, okay? So in the AI tool, I will ask you to go to gem, okay? For example, I'm going to gem. And can you, I have run this model, for example. Okay, you can chat. I have used Smart BLS4 test model. This is my measurement model assessment. Can you okay, I'm asking it, can you do the interpretation for me? And then copy paste your figure. Okay, this is the figure you can see here. That is the figure. Okay, that is the figure, and this is my question. Now I'm asking the chat, I'm asking the AI whether it will do the interpretation for me or not. So I just click. I'm asking it. Okay, so you will see, it will tell you. This is your all analysis about this test, okay? It's telling you about the composite reliability, it's telling you about the RVE, everything is explaining for you, and it's amazing, okay? So all of your construct have AVE values well above than 0.50. This is excellent, and indicates strong convergent validity. It means that your indicators indeed matching their intended construct effectively. So just copy and paste from here or just summarize it, okay? So this is the way how we can use the AI to go for the interpretation of your quantitative data analysis, okay? So this was the first step, and in the second step, I will show you how to test this model, okay? I want to see whether this variable, which you can see here, this variable leadership, it has any significant impact on human resource development, and whether the training variable, does it play like a mediation or not. I want to see that one. How to see it? Just click on calculate here, calculate, and then click on the second option, which is a bootstrapping, and then click start calculation. Okay, here we go. This model is successfully run, and now you can see here, wow, this is the path coefficient table, okay? This is telling you the p-value. The p-values are 0.00. I hope you understand what does it mean. So I told you, whatever it show you in a green color is fine, but whatever it give you in the red color is they have some issue. So this is the p-value, this is the t-value, this is the standard deviation, and this is the beta value, okay? Again, if you don't know what is this, whether leadership has any impact in training, whether training has any impact on the human resource development, if you don't know, like me, anything, just do nothing. Just take a print screen, okay? Take a print screen and go to your Gemini. This is my Gemini, and ask it, okay? Same question. Little bit tell the story that what you done, which software you use, okay? Little bit story, just you need to tell it, okay? This is I used Smart PLS to test a model. And then copy paste your model. And let's see whether it can give you some results for you or not. Yes, of course, it's giving you, it's explaining you the all key metrics, what are the rule of thumb, okay? This thing is giving to you, is very important. What are the rules, okay? Sample mean is what? It's showing you everything. So the most important thing is like this interpretation, okay? This is very important for you, okay? It shows what both the p-values are 0.000, which means they are less than 0.01, indicate that both relationships are highly statistically significant. You can reject the null hypothesis that there is no relationship between this construct, okay? So it means you will reject the null hypothesis, and then you will accept it that there is a relationship between these two variables, like this, okay? So similarly, if you want to see the mediation, so the mediation would be also given there, okay? For example, mediation will be given in the indirect part. So this is the mediation. This is the mediation, okay? Leadership impact on training and training impact on human resource development. So yes, there is a mediation as well. Training is mediating the relationship between leadership and human resource development. So this is very simple software, okay? If you have any question, it's just introduction, okay? Just I'm introducing you this software. I'm not teaching you. I'm just introducing you this software, okay? It is very useful. You can use for your research, okay, for your thesis and for all those things. If you have any question about this software, you can just simply ask me. Any question? Any question? Question. This means you understand. This is just an introduction, okay? Some of you are going to graduate, some of you are just like writing a conceptual paper. Later on, you guys will study about your research methodology as well, okay? So when you study research methodology, I would like to suggest you to understand this kind of software in more detail. Okay, ask your teacher to teach you this kind of things which can easily help you to write your thesis effectively. Okay. There is no question, so we will move to the next one. Okay, and the next one is what this is called as a qualitative research tool. Okay, and it's known as an NVivo software. Okay, NVivo. Do you know what is NVivo? Anyone? Do you understand what is NVivo? Do you know why we use NVivo software? Or do you know what is qualitative data? No. Okay. If you don't know what is qualitative research, if you don't know what is the quantitative research, I would like to suggest you to learn more and more from your research methodology class. Okay. So in research, we have like two major designs. Okay. One is a quantitative, one is a qualitative. Quantitative is all about statistics, it's all about numbers. Okay. So it's like a survey-based research. Okay, you'll have your own variables, your independent variables, dependent variables, or whatever you're trying to test. Okay, and a qualitative research is opposite to that. It's more about testing. It's more about developing a new theory. If you are developing a new theory, or your data is all in words, if your data is all in literature review, if your data is all in interviews, so in this kind of situation, you have to use the qualitative data analysis software. So we have different softwares. One is called as an NVivo, which you can see on my screen. This is the interface of this software. Okay, once you open it, once you install it, and the first step, you need to open what you need to go for a new project. Okay, click on the new project, and then whatever is your project title, you just provide a title of the project. For example, this, click next, and then create the project. Okay, okay, you will be able to see this kind of interface. And here, if you don't know anything like me about this software, don't worry, the software itself will tell you, the software itself will teach you. Okay, here you can see like a file. So what is meaning of file? So you can see here all information is given here. Like what is file? File could be your interview, it could be your PDF file, it could be your Word file, it could be your video, it could be your picture, and so on. Okay, so if you don't know, don't worry, you can see this option more. Just click on more, and you can go to another website, and you can see here what does it mean by the file. So documents, PDF, surveys, audio, and so on. You can see this is explaining to you everything. Okay, so you can learn from here, from the software as well, like that. Okay, so what is file, you can understand from here. Okay, file classification, what does it mean by file classification? So if you don't know, just click on that and go click on more. So it will you will be directed to the website, okay, and here it's explaining to you that what is the case classification, okay. So classification, like when you do the interviews with the people, okay, so different cases you will be having, different age, different gender, like that, okay. So that is the classification, okay. So you can do the file classification, you can do classification from the interviews as well, and so on, okay. So this, you can see the example of classification here. This is a classification, this is a newspaper article classification, and this is the classification sheet as well, and so on, okay. So these kind of things you can do. Okay, if you don't know what does mean by coding, okay, if you don't know what is coding, so don't worry, just click on the codes and click on more, and then the software will teach you what does it mean by coding. So it's telling you what is coding, okay. So it's teaching you everything by itself, okay. So this is coding, what is coding, okay. So it's teaching you. Well, I will not go into much detail because I'm just trying to introduce you to the software. So quickly, it's your responsibility to download it, a trial version, like for 15 days. You can download it from the website, which is given in the PPT slide, and then you can just open it and you can explore whatever is mentioned here. Okay, these all things you can see on the screen. It's all things you can understand by yourself, and you can explore in more details. Okay, I'm just trying to introduce you, not going into my details. However, I can give you a quick demo. Okay, for example, I can go to start a new project. Okay, so here we go. In the data, I can just simply go to the files. Okay, so if I need a file, if I want to import the file, okay, so it's very simple. You just like drag and drop or import it. Okay, so this is the option like import. Okay, you can import many things like a bibliography, emails, reports, and so on. Okay, so I'm just now interested to find only the PDF file. Okay, so I just gonna click on PDF file. So I already have some data. Okay, like I have some PDF files. So these are the PDF files. Okay, so I just gonna click all of them and just open it. Okay, so just click on import. Okay, so these are some PDF file. Okay, so if I'm doing some literature review and I want to explore that what is given in this file, these files are about what they are talking about, what are the similarities in this file. Okay, so similarly, I just explore PDF file. You can explore like a Word file, and you can import like your video if you're doing some videography, or if you're doing some photography, some kind of research you're doing. If you're even doing some observation, you can put everything, you can import everything here in this software. Okay, so here you can click simply on explore, which you can see on the top of the tools here. This is explore. Okay, so I'm gonna click on explore, and then within this file, if you want to find a specific word, okay, if you have something like a specific word in your mind and you want to find, so mostly we use this text search. Okay, so in this text search, within all these files, you can find like who say about this thing, for example. Okay, and then we have like a word frequency as well. Okay, word frequency is for like in this file what actually they were talking, which word is very often used by them. Okay, so these two tools like you can use for your research as well. Okay, you can create some chart as well, some hierarchy chart as well, and so on. Okay, so quickly I'm gonna tell you like the word frequency. Okay, I'm gonna click on the word frequency, and I'm just gonna run the query. Here we go. It can give you the word cloud. Okay, okay, here we go. In this document, like the 4 documents, they are mostly talking about what they are mostly talking about, like the development, they are talking about management, and so on. Okay, these are the words which you can see in the red, like these words are very often used by these people. Okay, these are the documents. Okay, so you can do something like you can come out with a summary as well, you can come out with a word cloud as well, you can change the color, you can change whatever you want. Okay, you can change the color like this as well, okay. And you can create some summary as well. This is a summary. You can just copy paste and put in your thesis or in your search paper, okay, like what was the length, count, and this is the percentage as well. So this kind of things you can do in your software, okay. You can do some cluster analysis as well. Here we go on the right side. Okay, this is the cluster analysis. This is a tree map as well here. So in the tree map, you can find like which word is very often used. So community, the word community, you can see it is covering more space, okay. Local is covered more space, then facility is covering more space, okay. Then management, public, development, so on. So this is like the more space they are covering, it's been very often they are used in these documents, okay. So you can also do coding. You can also explore more things in that. If you want to study this paper, like for example Alexander one, so you can open it, okay. You can do the coding, like for example, okay, this is the code. So you can highlight it and then just go for the coding as well, okay. Well, in the top you can see as well auto coding. You have the auto coding and you have the manual coding as well, okay. In the manual coding, you need to read this paper inside in this software and then do the coding. However, you also have the auto coding. You can see here, this is the auto coding option. So this you can also do, okay. This is all about exploration. This is all about like the things are not clear, you need to explore the things. So to explore the things, you need to go for the in-depth study, okay. So qualitative research is all about like development of the theory. So you need to explore the things in more detail. So you can do this auto coding as well. So for auto coding, you know, it's giving you many options, okay. Sentiment analysis, you can identify the things by the theme. You have like the option theme, okay. In this paper or whatever is you're reading, okay. So in this paper, you want to find the major themes. The system will do automatic code for you. Unfortunately, I don't have this AI assistant. If you have this AI assistant, it can do many things for you automatically by using the AI, but I don't have it in this version, okay. So this is the identification of the themes as well, and the second is identification of the sentiment analysis is very, very important. If you do some interview, and if you are trying to find something about the COVID-19, like how COVID-19 affected the life of the pupil, so it was a positive impact or negative impact, something like that. So sentiment analysis can find some sentiment like positivity or negativity, and those kind of things it can find for you. So we have a short time. I just gonna click on identify the sentiments and click okay. I'm gonna go for the code paragraphs, okay, and then finish. Just wait for a while. There you go. So neutral or positive, something like this you can see here. And further, you can go to the summary. This is the summary of the course which it has created for you. So this is just done for one document, okay, and everything you can see here in this Alexander, okay, 7 quotes like about mixed, and 12 is about like a negative, and 50 quotes or 50 times like there's something about positive things, okay. So more and more here in this document is about the positive things, not too much negative, but neutral is in the majority, like at 233, okay. So it's mean like you need to do the things by yourself, you need to read the things by yourself. So this is sentiment analysis. You can create some words cloud, something like that as well, okay. And then you can create some visualization as well. So this is the software. Just install it and play. Okay, whatever you want to test, okay, whatever you want to do, that I mean, like find the things. So explore is the option where you can find all those things. Okay, like for example, like the word frequency or text search or something like that. Okay, and you can create some codes. You can create some cases as well. Okay. So just a very quick introduction about this software. Okay, same things you can do in Atlas TI, which is another software. Okay, and about the Atlas, okay, this is the website of the Atlas TI. Same things, coding you can do there. You can go for this. You can create something like sentiment analysis or something like that. You can explore or you can build a theory in the Atlas TI as well. Okay, so these are the two software which we can use for the qualitative data analysis. The Smart Peel is the previous one, it is for the quantitative data analysis. Okay, Mendeley is very interesting. I would like to suggest you to use this software. Okay, Mendeley is for referencing. It's for auto referencing. Okay, how does it work? The website is given here. You can just quickly go there and find it by yourself, but I want to give you a demo. Okay, I want to give you a demo. So it's very simple. Just you need to do what? Add references. Add references. You can search by yourself. This is the search option here. You can search online as well, any paper, or you can download, and then when you click on add references, so you can bring all those articles in this software as well. The benefits of the Mendeley, it is your online library. Whatever you put in this software, it will be forever here. If you are sitting in Pakistan and you want to read the same article in Thailand, in Pakistan, you just put all the data there. You can come to Thailand, you can install your Mendeley on any PC. Okay, just log in with your email address, and then everything which you can see on the screen, you will be able to see it in Thailand as well, or in China as well. Okay, so this is your digital library, and you can save the things here. Okay, so import the files or whatever files you want to import. Okay, you can just copy paste, and then you can just like bring your data here. Okay, challenging things is what, when you're writing something. Okay, when you're writing something like this. Okay, so you need to go, just click on references and then go to Mendeley, open your Mendeley. Okay, so for example, you have written this paragraph, for example, and you want to cite. Okay, so for example, okay, what you can see here, this is your all data. Okay, this is your all data. This is your all papers. Okay, these are your all papers that you have imported to your library, your Mendeley software. Okay, this is already there. So this one I have written, I want to cite it. So it's very simple. Just click on this. Okay, and then at the bottom you can say insert. So it will insert for you. Click and insert. Okay, so this is one of your citation. Okay, so whatever you want to write, you just write, and then click here on the right side, like this, and insert citation, and then write. Very quick, write and insert. Okay, once you finish your writer, okay, you need what? You need your end references as well. I believe you know about the citation, in-text citation. I believe you know it. I believe you know about the references. References are the full references. The in-text citation, it is like the surname with the year on the publication. Okay, so after this, you just need what? You need just to insert your bibliography. Okay, so this is your research is done. You have written everything here, and now you want to insert your bibliography. So just click on insert bibliography. Continue. There we go. These are the two citations. It's done. Okay, very simple. The question is how you can integrate this Mendeley with your Word. Okay, don't forget to click on Tools. Okay, install Mendeley site for Microsoft. You need to click on that. Okay, and install Mendeley web importer when you want to import something from the website like Google or CNKI or something like that, so these two things you should install. Okay, so it's very simple, very cool. Okay, and if you just want to just side from here, so just click on that. Okay, and click on export. Okay, and you can export to many things as well. You can copy and paste it as well. Okay, you can change the citation style as well from here. The citation style like APA to Chicago or IEEE or and so on. Okay, you can change it by yourself, the different citation style. Okay, so very easy things you can do from here. Any question? I'm going very quick, super quick, okay, because we have a short time and many things to discuss. Okay, so this is Mendeley, and I hope you will try to use it for your research. Okay, okay, must have tools to keep your research organized and moving fast. So if you talk about this, Mendeley is very important for you. You need to keep it. Okay, it will organize your things. Okay, it will structure your references as well. It's your online library, as I said you before. Okay, well, theories, of course, for research you need to find theories. How to find the theories? These are the websites given here. If you want to find theory on communication, just go to this website. Okay, this website, the link is given here, this website. And if you want to find something on psychology theory, just click on that. If you want to find some theory on strategic management, just click on this website. Okay, so I have like summarized all the theories here, because this is the hard question from the examiner. When you do your defense exam, they will ask you what are the underpinning theory or what are the supporting theory about your research framework. Okay, so it's very important for us to support our model or support our conceptual framework in the light of the theories. Okay, so there are different theories given in this website. You can target on any specific theory, and you can integrate that theory with your research, with your framework. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, again, theories, social theory, grounded theory, and so on. So I would like to suggest you to find the things from here. Okay, this is the Google Scholar keywords. Okay, it's very important for us. Sometimes we cannot find the questionnaire, sometimes we cannot find the theory. So there are some tricks, there are some codes given in the Google Scholar. Okay, so what is that? Like if you want to find a literature on a human resource, so just copy paste this whole code. Okay, just copy paste and put in your Google, and just delete this word HRM. Whatever you want to find, if you want to find something on a digital transformation, you just write it here, digital transformation. So the Google Scholar will give you a lot of literature on a digital transformation. Similarly, if you want to find definition of the employee engagement, so this is the code, you can use it, copy paste, and put in Google Scholar, you'll be able to find. Similarly, about the theories, if you want to find the theories on employee engagement, so just copy paste this code and put in your Google Scholar, and you'll be able to find the theories on employee engagement. Whatever you want to find, just delete this word. Okay, employee engagement, just delete it and put your own words about which you are trying to find. Questionnaire, very important for the survey research. You will have a short time for your thesis. Sometimes it's very hard to develop a questionnaire. If you develop a questionnaire, you need to develop it, you need to validate it, you need to publish it, and then you can use for your actual research. So in a social science, like 70 to 80%, we already have the scale, we already have the questionnaire. Okay, so if you want to find a questionnaire, so just copy this thing and put in a Google Scholar. It will give you questionnaire on the employee engagement. So these are different codes. You can try all of them to reach to your exact desire or whatever you want to find. Okay, so these are very important codes. We can use this for the Google Scholar. Okay, Okay, literature summary matrix. Whenever you do the literature review always mean to summarize the important research, put their title, their IV, DV, okay, their limitation, their future direction. From here you'll find the gap, okay? So you can summarize the important research here. This thing you can do manually, but I can tell you AI can do this thing for you as well. But the problem with the AI can create a literature matrix for you. But the problem there is whether it's correct or not. That is the problem there, okay? However, I would like to suggest you to read the paper by yourself, okay? And then make the matrix like this, okay? At least the most relevant paper from where you identify the research gap should be in your literature summary, okay? Okay, again, some more tools for you guys, okay? Like article writer or Mendeley or Zotero or Turnitin. If you cannot find paper for free, you can use the Sky Hub, okay? These are different tools you need to know, okay? If you're a researcher, okay? It's about Gemini, it's about the Quillboard, about rephrasing or paraphrasing, okay? And it is open library, okay? It is now operated by ProQuest, okay? ProQuest is a free library. You can find a lot of theses in a ProQuest, okay? So these are some tools, okay? And if you want to be a good researcher, you must have this profile, okay? The first profile you should have on ORCID, okay? You must create ORCID. You must have, if you are about like more on nursing or something about like health, you must have Publon, okay? You should have profile on this, okay? Of course, Scholar, you must have ResearchGate, you must have Academia, you must have. So if you want to do the self-branding, okay? Self-branding is very important for researcher, for us as well, okay? You know why? If you do our self-branding, if you publish something and if you put on all these databases or all this profile, okay? People can read our work and people can cite our work, okay? So this is very, very important. Self-branding is very, very important for us, okay? Typeset is very important, but it's not available for free. It can convert your entire paper to different structure, okay? Typeset, which you call, okay? This is the structure of thesis, okay? How many chapters we should have in the thesis, social science, in the business. So it's given here. This is the minimum requirement, okay? This is the minimum requirement. Okay? This is the minimum requirement. Chapter 1, 2, okay? I guess this is the minimum requirements given here. Okay, this is very important, okay? The question, like I'm always asked about this question, like the structure of the paper, okay? So you can see the structure of the paper if you are willing to publish your paper in the SSCI, okay? And in your literature review or in your introduction part, okay? If there is nothing on the research gap, okay? If there is nothing on your research gap, if there is nothing on the problem statement, okay? If there is nothing on the scope of the study, if there is nothing on the operational definition of significance, it means your introduction is incomplete. Similarly, in your literature review section, if there is nothing on the theory, if you couldn't explain your all variables, if there is no literature metrics, okay? Beyond the literature metrics, now we have a bibliometric analysis, okay? We call what? Bibliometric analysis. You should understand what is bibliometric analysis. That is more powerful, okay? It can summarize the whole paper on your specific topic and you can generate many reports from there, okay? So if in your literature review you don't have the framework or hypothesis, or then in the methodology, if your research design is weak, if research setting is not mentioned, if population is not mentioned, if the sampling is not mentioned there, if how you done the sampling, what was the formula for the sampling, it's mean your chapter 3 or your third section research methodology is incomplete. If there's no information on the instrument, if there's no information on the data collection or data analysis, it's mean your methodology is incomplete. So what I'm trying to say, when you write your paper, when you're willing to publish in SCCI or the top journal, you must look into all those things, whether anything is missing or not. If something is missing, just go and write it, okay? Otherwise, you will face the problem. And then your results and findings should be there. It depends, you use mixed method or mono method, quantity, quality, or whatever. You should provide complete results and findings, okay? Then in conclusion section, explain more in discussion, okay? This is very, very important. Conclusion and discussion is very, very important. This is the selling point, okay? You've done a good research. Now sell it here, okay? How you sell it? When you conclude it in a nice way, when you provide some information at why your research was important, what you found. It's more important for the industry, it's more important for the community, it's more important for the organization. Try to explain in more detail so the reviewer will like your study, okay? So implication, okay? Implication of your study, how your study will be implemented in the industry. What are your contribution? Theoretical contribution, methodological contribution, practical, and so on, okay? You must explain your contribution, you must explain your implication, then provide some limitation, provide some future direction, and of course the style of the references is very important. How many references required? I will suggest you 150 for SSCI, 100 plus for SCI minimum. Don't go down from 100. I can show you some paper which I review for this conference. Only 4 references, only 5 references, and then you think that you will publish in SSCI. No, you can't publish it, okay? You must provide extensive literature review. You must provide a lot of references. SSCI publication should be your target. Why? Because from the master, if you want to go for the PhD, and if you want to avail any scholarship in China or in any other country, the impact factor journal, it will really help you to find a scholarship, okay? So think from today for your future, okay? And how to choose the right journal for your paper, that is a $1 million question. Sending the paper to the wrong journal, it will be simply rejected, okay? When we talk about publication, and when we talk about top journals, okay, it's very important for us to read the website of the journal, okay? Read the scope, read the aim of the journal, what they want you to write, what they want to accept from you. If your paper doesn't match with the journal scope, it means it will be simply rejected. Don't waste your time, okay? A lot of students, they always do like this, okay? They send the paper to a journal and then they're expecting it will be accepted. So it just simply direct go to word, it simply go directly to the rejection. And what rejection, I will show you soon, okay? You know, this is your situation of your paper, okay? Before this process, I explained to you the structure of the paper, I explained to you different tools, okay? I introduced you the AI, I introduced you the Smart PLS, I introduced you the NBO, different tools I have shared with you. After learning all those tools, you will be able to write a good paper, a good manuscript paper, okay? But when you submit your paper to the journal, okay, this is you, this is me as well, okay? This is me and you, and these are the all people, they are waiting for us to reject our paper. So you have to pass through here till this point, and you can see a lot of hurdles are there. Sometimes Western people, they don't like our name, like Muhammad Shahid, so they will reject it, okay? Racist is there, this reality is there, it's reality. Some people, like, if I submit a paper to the Chinese, maybe they don't like. If I submit my paper to somewhere else, maybe they don't like. Some little bit, 10% or 5% chances of racism is there in this world, okay? We cannot neglect it, and you know it very well. Well, this is the situation. You can see now how you can reach to the acceptance letter. For this, you need to write a good paper, okay? A good paper which has a real impact on society, okay? Which is a real impact on the society, where there's something new in your paper. If there is nothing new in your paper, don't expect that your paper can be published in a good journal. So in every paper, there should be 10% or 5% or 20% something new. If there is no newness, this is the first question they will ask, okay? Now, okay, this is one review, okay? When I'm a reviewer for a different journal, okay? So see the first question when I review the paper, what they ask, what I have to answer? I have to answer this question. This is the first question. The first question is what? Originality. Does the paper contain new and significant information adequate to justify publication or not? If I read the paper and if there is nothing new, so I will say no. And if I say no, it means the paper will be rejected. Because journals, they always ask to write something which is more significant, which is more new. Okay? So what I'm sharing with you on my screen, this is the review form when we review the paper, okay? So you have to read it carefully, what the journal actually they look for, okay? So then relationship to the literature is enough literature is given, is the methodology is clear, okay? Is the results are clear, okay? quality of communication. His paper is very well written. English is okay. After all these things, then we go for what? Accept, reject, or major correction. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you, the first question when we review the paper, we ask from ourselves that after reading this paper whether it's new or not. If there is nothing new, we will just direct reject the paper. I'm talking about the SSCI journal. Okay. Well, this is a process of what will happen when you submit your paper to the top journal. Your author here, you're gonna start your paper, you will submit your paper to the journal website. Okay, the paper will be go to review editor process. Okay, what editor will do? If editor doesn't like, he will straightforward go for what? For a desk rejection. Desk rejection means if your paper is not well formatted, if your paper not matching with the journal scope, it will be simply rejected. It will be not even reach to the review process. A lot of paper the journal they receive. Okay, it's not only you are writing from China, it's not only me writing from Thailand, from around the world researchers they write the paper and send to the journal. Okay, so more chances for the rejection if our paper doesn't match with the scope of the journal, or whether if our paper not like meet the minimum requirement of the journal. So to avoid rejection, again read the journal guidelines. Okay, the journal guidelines very important. If you don't read the journal guidelines, it means very rare chances for your paper to be accepted. Okay, so your paper should be well formatted and you follow the journal guidelines. Okay, the editor, what they do they assign the reviewer. The paper will go to the review process. Some authors, some reviewer from around the world, it depends. Some journal they have 2 reviewers, some they have 3, some they have 4. It depends. Okay, it depends on the journal. So the reviewer will give comments and it will go back again to the editor. Editor will collect all reviewers' recommendation. If the all reviewer they say accept the paper, so definitely the editor will make the decision whether accept. Okay, or maybe the paper could be rejected as well. If the reviewer they say paper should be rejected, so it will be rejected. Okay, or it could be also go for revision of the paper. Okay, 1 revision, 2 revision, it depends on the journal. So if it's going for a revision, so the process will again start. You will revise the paper, it will again be submitted, and then this is like a cycle. Okay, it will go like this until the paper is accepted or rejected. So this is the process of publication. Okay, find the right journal. It's not so difficult. Okay, I would like to suggest you go to the journal finder. Journal finder is from the elsewhere. Write your abstract here, write your keywords here, and find the right journal for yourself. No need to ask me, no need to ask anyone. Okay, just go here and then find the journal by yourself. Okay, this is the journal finder. Okay, from the elsewhere, and then this is if you want to find the SSCI, so just go here and go for the match of the manuscript. Okay, match manuscript. It will give you. You need to provide your title and abstract there, and then it will find for you some journals which are more related to your study. Okay. Scopus. Okay. One is elsewhere journal finder. One is the Clarivate or Master List Journal or SSCI or MJL or Web of Science. This is the Web of Science. Okay, this is the source. This is the Scopus. So in the Scopus database, you should go where? You should go to the source. So in the source, you will be able to find a lot of journals related to that. However, in the Scopus, you can see this one. Download the Scopus source list. So this is the Excel file. Okay, in this Excel file, when you download, you will be able to find thousands of journals there. So if your research is about innovation, so just go in Excel and find innovation. So if any journal is about innovation, so just submit your paper to them. So this is the Scopus. Okay, in the Scopus, if you're finding a journal, you must go where? You must go to the source. Emerald, they also have a find a journal option. Okay, in Emerald, you can also go to find a journal like this. Okay. So after all this discussion, okay, if you have any question, then you should tell me. We have another 15 minutes, okay? So if you have a question, you can tell me right now before I go for the ethics. Any question? Any question? Okay. If no question, then I can tell you that, okay, as I told you, like I can provide you with all this information if someone need, okay, not all, because some of you are a new researcher, some of you are like from master or bachelor degree, some of you are from PhD. If you want to study more about smart playlist, I will give you this folder, and in this folder we have a lot of things, okay. We have the PPT slide, we have the sample write-up, we have the ebooks for you, we can give it to you for free. And then if you know about qualitative data, okay, so I will give you this slide, okay. I attended with the Creswell. Creswell is one of the best researcher in the qualitative research, probably you know him. So this is the Creswell slide, okay, John Creswell. And what are the themes, what are his books on qualitative research? If you are a qualitative research lover, you can just go to the slide, okay, and you can find a lot of things about the qualitative research, okay. And I can give it to you as well, okay. And then yeah, so quantitative and qualitative, I can give you a lot of stuff, okay, the ebooks, the PPT slide, and many things I can give you. But if someone need it, okay, I am not gonna send you to all of you. If you need it, I can send to you, okay. Well, any question? No question so far. That's great. It means you know everything, or it means you don't know anything. Problem is that, okay. Well, quickly go to the PPT now. Here we go. Okay, please don't compromise on what? On ethics, okay? Listen to me carefully. Recently, one of our paper is rejected. Why? Because the author did this thing, this blunder. He copy-pasted some table from other paper, but he didn't cite it. He didn't give any credit to those paper. And the journal, after 6 months, they reject the paper because we put some tables, we put some data, but we didn't cite. It was not about the overall it was not about overall plagiarism. The overall plagiarism was just only 20%, which is still acceptable, okay? However, I will suggest you, when you submit your paper, your plagiarism should be 12% or like 15%, not more than that. But in this paper, what happened? What the author he did, he copy paste some table from the other papers and didn't cite at all. Though the overall plagiarism was very less, just only 20%, but the paper still rejected because of this issue. Some table copy pasted, not entirely the whole tables, some of the part of those table which was copy pasted from different journals, okay. The paper rejected. So don't compromise on plagiarism. I would like to suggest you, please check, okay, please check. And if you think you can write things by AI, and AI can also be detected, but if you're using AI to avoid like the mistakes in a grammar or something like that, then please acknowledge, okay, please acknowledge, okay. Acknowledgement is very, very important, okay. If you are using AI, you need to acknowledge that I did use DeepSeek, I did use Gemini, I did use ChatGPT, like that, okay. So honesty in research is very, very important. Avoid from plagiarism, okay. And confidentiality should be there, transparency should be there. These are the ethical things, okay. Please be careful. Maybe today you spend 3,000 USD to publish a paper, but tomorrow if the journal found that you didn't collect the data, or someone claimed that, okay, this person didn't collect the data from this organization, so your research paper can be what? It can be retracked, okay. It can be retracked, mean like it can be deleted anytime, even after 1 year of publication, after 2 years of publication, retraction is there. Paper can be kicked out from the journal anytime. So be honest, okay? Be honest, okay? This is my suggestion for you. And don't compromise on ethics, okay? It's a serious issue in the research, okay? This is my short profile. Okay, if you want to write to me, if you need something, some slide you need from me, additional information you need, if you need something help for me to recommend journal or to help you in analysis or whatever you need, just feel free to contact me. This is my WeChat, this is my email, it's given here. Currently, I'm working with the Samantara Chakrabarti University, and I'm also visiting professor in China with Sanmenxia, with Aba, with Guangxi, 3 universities, and I'm doing some research from Malaysian University, APU, which is a well-known university, and then multimedia in Indonesia. This is my short profile, and this is my contact information is given there. Thank you very much for attending this quick workshop. Okay, I tried my best to introduce you many tools. Okay, I'm not teaching you, I'm telling you again, this last 2 hours I'm not teaching you anything. Okay, I'm just introducing you. This is just the introduction. Okay, maybe in the future we can go for some workshop like that. Okay, so thank you very much for joining this session. If you have any question, feel free to write to me. This is the information which you can see on the screen. My email is given there. Okay, this is my email, my WeChat, and my mobile number, whatever. If you, I would love to do collaboration with you. If you're writing something for the top journal, I will be your author, co-author with you. I can help you in data collection. I can help you to write something for you. I'm open for that. Okay, so if someone is thinking to write something good, please feel free. I can be your co-author in your paper as well. Okay. Xiaopo Zhang, thank you very much for attending. Shanlin, thank you very much. Okay, well, any question? I'm waiting for the question. You can open your mic or you can write. Okay, whatever. If you have a quick question, I'm here. Yep. You are welcome, Shali. Yes, Miss Sun John, you have any question? You're the only one person. Turn on the camera. I appreciate you are with us. You're listening to us. I appreciate your effort, Miss Sun John. Thank you very much to open the camera. You're the only one person. Okay.
No question. Thank you.
That's great. That's great. Okay, we're gonna take a group photo, and for the group photo, I would like to request to all of you, if you could turn on your camera. I know you guys are busy, you're in home and many things to do. We're gonna take a photo, okay? We're gonna take a group photo. If you guys willing to open the camera, then please turn on the camera. Okay, so we have, okay, someone is coming more. Okay, yeah, guys, if you want to turn on the camera, it will be much better. We can take a group photo. Okay, that's good. More people are coming. Okay, I think it's enough. We have many people. Okay, I'm gonna take a print screen for you. 3, 2, 1. Look into the camera and smile if you can. Muhammad is here. Thanks for joining, Muhammad. Okay, good to see you guys here, and thanks very much for attending. Okay, see you in Harvard on 18 July. If someone is coming to Harvard, most welcome, but mostly you guys gonna attend it online, I'm sure. So if you have any question about this conference, you can ask me later. Okay, and Muhammad, any question? Yes, no? Be ready for your next journey, which is master. Okay, you can see a lot of students from China, and China is a wonderful country. I'm pretty sure it's more developed compared to Europe, and a lot of opportunities for Muhammad in China also. They have Fudan, they have very good university in a world top hundreds, many universities. So I think Muhammad will join you guys in China next year probably. Okay, thanks very much. Bye bye. Good night.